Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. It is Wednesday. It is Wednesday. And we are continuing Dragon Quest 1 on the HD-2D remake. Previously, at the end of one of these ago, we saved the princess, performed our Dragon Quest, and last time we started exploring in the south, going through Damdara, the ruined city, going over to Cantlin and fighting the golem, making our way to the shrine in the southeast and being told, "You're a hero, prove it." But the main of what we found is a brand new area we're going to be heading off to. We're going to be heading over to... Let's jump on in. Venture forth. Choose this here. Happy Bozo Day indeed. On this day every year, Bozo is celebrated for their heroics. We're heading, zoom in, up here. To this island that the priest from Cantlin was kidnapped to. This priest who is someone we'd be able to ask about. This like community leader we could ask about, like the Lyre of Ire and such. We had the dwarves assist us in rebuilding this bridge. They just rebuilt it overnight in one night so that they couldn't be attacked by a bunch of Drakies and such. So we're gonna have our own walk up this area. In Dragon Quest 1, this area is one of a couple different ways you can get up to Cantlin, or up and around, but you can see it's not attached. This desert is its own little, like, maze of sorts. Prove it, they said, over the objections of the princess that we are still carrying. We've had a number of scenes where, specifically within the Weirdwood over here, where, like, the princess being with us completely changed the texture of the scene entirely, which is really fun. So, we're gonna keep carrying our friend with us. But the first thing we are going to do to start off today, this is something I talked about as a plan, is we're gonna head back to Damdara. And we're gonna take another swing at a large foe. Oh! Am I in... I might be in a set event. Okay, maybe we're not going to be fighting out of Damdara. Perhaps the fact that we've just, like, this is just after we've saved the, we've rebuilt that bridge. And perhaps we need to go take that off right now, or perhaps the fact that we're in this scene here with the dwarves is something different. We'll see. It might just be that this dwarf city, thou art he. They might not want to let you leave because there's an event on. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. We have a... The scholar's been kind of standing at the back of our scenes, talking about the priest. Okay. With this now, we are able to hopefully make our way over to Damdara. Yep, cool. We were not allowed to leave because we had that little bit. But first, so this is our... Let's get ready to party, shall we? How you doing, bud? Alright. So what are we on? Tempest Shield's our best shield. Siren Sword. Phantom Mask has dodginess. We could give up the Tectonic Plate for evasion, but that's 50 defense. Like the implication that you're not actually carrying the Princess Ever, just the bit from the original. I'd say half, like 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. I think it's also fun to think like, yeah, we're just sort of like, for a lot of the journey we are. Like, yeah, we're wandering through a swamp. We're absolutely gonna be like, yeah, hold on, yeah, jump on in. Like, okay, round. I'm gonna call this round 3, though this is like match 3. Let's see how bad we are. We have more heal now, which is a big change. We can just heal up from a big hit. And also our damage should be a little better. Demon Demeanor's our big thing. We also have Attacker. We have a lot of new things that give us a little bit more power here. So let's go ahead and set up Dodgy Dance. I think that's a good start. That's the problem hit right there. So like, let's more heal through it. Okay, we basically full heal from that. Attacker is the next thing I want to set down. Okay.
I cannot fall.
Crit mid heal to full. Okay.
Do not falter.
Can I set up re-heal? I might die for this if I take a crit, but I want to get that on the table. Alright, and then Demon Demeanor. Demon Demeanor is the biggest thing we have. We can see that we're about to lose Dodgy Dance, and the attack down is also an important piece. We also at some point want to, like, flip a... Ah, Doc Science, thanks for the sub. 32 slimes, oh no. We want to flip a Helm Splitter. That'd be really useful, too. How much damage is Demon Demeanor right now? Let's go ahead and see that. 70, that's a lot better than it was before. Okay. Dodgy Dance wore off, attack down. Let's go and get the Dodgy Dance back up. We seem to have speed. Okay, good to know. That's with our defense down. Alright. Okay, good to know. What's our max health? Are we... I guess then we can offset the defense down with the sword? We can take that hit at full. Oh god, do I need to, like, meticulously keep myself at full HP? Is that part of this? I don't know.
Much better.
Let's go attacker first. Put the debuff on you. And then Fairy Foil for buff on us. Okay, now we're in offense mode, we can go into Demon Demeanor. Ooh, just crit for 140. Sweet. Okay.
Well done.
Yeah.
Please no.
Okay. That was a crit hit, by the way, for the 130. Alright, so we can reset that with more heal.
More heal.
Heal for 500. And then we want to reset Dodgy Dance.
Much better. Not today.
Dodgy Dance is one of our, like, free ways of keeping damage up. I'm gonna reuse the Fairy Foil. Okay, you're on buff. Are you bounced? If you're not bounced...
Thou shalt not escape.
We'll hit you with that. Okay. Attacker. Make sure that's clipped. We're in a very, I'll call it an SMT fight. That's what comes to mind when I think of a fight where it's just like, you need to be in control of buffs, or else, like, the damage gets out of control way too fast, right? Oh, there's no point. So, one thing I've been doing, by the way, is a lot of the times in a fight when I'm using Demon Demeanor or something like that, I'm holding X so that if I get hit by something, you can hold X and make it into the crit version with the souped up version with the Sigil in the middle of the turn. So I'm usually trying to do that. I want to reset Dodgy Dance this turn because we're going to have to reset buff afterwards. Yeah, there's defense returns to normal, so let's go ahead and Fairy Foil. Okay, oh, well. Oh, that's up plus down. Those don't those offset rather than, okay. Let's get Attacker reapplied. That's why we reapply Attacker.
Much better.
Okay. That defense down falls off next turn. Let's go ahead and get in a Demon Demeanor then.
Not today.
Also, wouldn't be a bad idea to... Oh, God, alright, Fairy Foil.
Much better. Not today.
We gotta do a lot of keeping buffs active. Okay, and yeah, the other thing we do have to worry about is that deflection. That's cop-out, which is something we have too, like...
Thou shalt not escape.
Have care.
God, okay. Let's mid-heal back up. Okay, we're free to get in with Demon. Free to get in with Demon. Uh-oh. Okay.
Thou shalt not escape.
And then Dodgy Dance. These stay on, I think, 3 to 4 turns, so it's... Oof. Ooh, okay. Try to go with a re-heal here. Okay. I'm gonna go with Attacker here. I think I need to reapply that. A lot of MP we're using. Okay. And we're back at full. And we're... Okay. Everything's looking good.
Not today.
Yeah, we are all... So... We're always going first, so I'm not bothering with the maneuver, but, like... it is an important thing that, like, if we're being outsped, it's something we can, like, turn on.
Not today.
MP is going to be a bit of an issue soon, huh? We're over half MP used. Do I give up on dodginess to be more offensive? Let's try that. Do I still have okay, I still have the re-heal there for a little bit. Nice. 70. Okay. Ooh, defense returns to normal. That's bad. I need a full heal. Okay. And then I'm gonna keep the defense up with the fairy foil, but I'm not gonna keep the dodge up. Attack, attacker, reapply, bonk.
Have care.
Yeah, like so. And then Demon Demeanor gets some hits in. 70. Okay, we're gonna have to heal up after that hit. I don't think I can afford to not heal after that hit.
More heal.
Well. Okay. I'm in... I don't think I can afford it. Like, we're at almost exactly half, so I would be able to... Does Attack Attacker have one of these? No, it doesn't. Okay. And then we want to reapply Fairy Foil, so I'm not taking super hits. Then I want to reapply Attack Attacker. And then I need to find a position where I can eat a prayer ring for a while. Do I need to go into this with Glombolero on? Because I'm out of MP now. Oh, that's so little. We might have to go into this with a half cup. You're right, we can turn on Focus. We're actually in a fine position to do that. Let's go ahead and...
Please, no!
God, okay, giving up that defense does suck.
More heal.
Okay, but we're healing MP back. Like, that actually does work. Okay. Foil.
Much better. Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Attack Attacker. If I take a hit here, that shouldn't kill me. Okay, MP is off. Let's reapply that. Between this and Glombo... Okay. We're fine. We're fine. Is this turn I can get in damage? Yeah. That landed. Oh, God. We have... Both of my accessories are preventing, status ailments from landing. Is what I have on. Yeah, I thought I was just immune too, because our equipment is literally 2 copies of Banishing Bell. So we're 1 HP too high to be able to use half half sigil. Resetting focus.
Thou shalt not escape.
That's fine. Okay, now I think we're in offense mode. You know, I'll turn this on.
Do not falter.
Ooh, I don't like that. Hit you with attacker. 92 damage from attacker.
Hero!
Okay.
I cannot fall.
When I have oomph up, that's huge damage. Focus wore off. I'm about to lose oomph, so let's hit up demon demeanor. I wonder if I could, like, oomph, muster strength, or wild side. But I'd have to be at half health for the sigil. No! Okay. Well.
Mid-heal.
Yeah, we've got...
Hero!
The long-term problem is...
I cannot fall. Not today.
just combat being, you know... Yeah, huh? God, that was my... Okay, back to full.
Please, no!
Back to... I gotta do this every turn, huh? Try attacker, and then heal next turn.
Not today.
Basically, I'm trying to, like,
Thou shalt not escape.
apply enough buffs so that if I take a hit, I can just heal, and then it'll be fine. Oh! Oh! Hello! That's yellow. Okay.
I cannot fall.
We are in the back half.
Oh no!
Focus wore off. Attacker wore off. Let's attacker first.
Have care!
Okay. Then we're going to... Yeah, we swapped to Glombolero, like to MP stuff partway through. We have options.
Thou shalt not
The Knight
escape.
Aberrant does not have options.
Oh no!
We're playing it safe, we're playing it real. I like I said, I like to try swinging up like this. This is some of the most fun I have in an RPG. Well, this is Demon Demeanor turn.
Have care!
The monster and hero fighting for 3 days and 3 nights. Yeah, this is what that, yeah. This is what that is when that happens.
Please, no!
Okay. So we're gonna full heal. More heal! By the way, biggest change in this fight. I don't think that this is currently doable without more heal. We could get crit through this. Alright.
Much better. Ha!
We could. Yep.
Not today.
Let's reset focus.
Much better. Ah!
Do not falter!
Okay.
Have care!
There we go. We got the attack decrease. Foil.
Much better.
Oh no!
Okay. Focus wore off.
Cannot fall.
Have care!
Yeah, we're just in like, this is just beat down now. We're out of MP.
Hero!
Yeah, you still got that.
Much better.
I think I want to get the dodginess in here.
Much better.
Hero!
If we can fade turns now,
Do not
I think
falter.
that's pretty important. Yeah, like that. Like, that's a turn fade. Focus back on.
Hero!
Big hit. We lose our dodge. Maybe I'll stop going for attacker and just go for demon hits. Dodgy dance first.
Much better.
The reason I'm going for dodgy dance first is because it full blocks rather than like half blocks, you know what I mean? Alright, so if I go for like demon demeanor here. Yeah, 60. Okay, alright, okay.
More heal.
We could die to a second crit in a row.
Not today. Much better.
Terrifying. Let's put ourselves back at full. Okay, cool. Nice crit.
Oh no!
Okay, maybe I can't drop attacker from our rotation. It's only like 15 less damage, but like, we need the...
Much better.
Do not falter!
Without attacker, we died there.
Oh. Much better.
Okay, we're spending a close to bottom dollar here. Not great. Reapply fairy
Much
foil.
better.
Have care!
Okay.
I cannot fall.
God, because we're out of MP over there, we're just on like
Much better.
there's no faded turns anymore. I guess I need to create them with dodgy dance. Is kind of the thing. That's why I need dodgy dance on. Because that creates a faded turn.
Do not falter!
Much better.
Have care!
Possibly. Yeah, I...
Do not falter!
Okay, we're fine. Heal back up. And I'm gonna need to reapply focus. Okay, good, and we have the ability to do so.
Much better. Not today.
I think we're in a fine spot.
Ha!
Hero!
Okay. Healing here sucks. We're in kind of a looped zone. I'm gonna do it, but
Much better.
I don't like it.
Please no!
It's okay. Well, I made the correct decision, huh?
More heal. Ha!
Okay. Prayer ring. That's better.
Not today.
Okay. Okay, now we're in like a better position. Put on dodgy dance.
Thou shalt not
We
escape.
can move from this position now.
No!
I cannot fall.
Could always try cop-out moves here too if things are funky, but... Oh, I'm not... Attacker. Attacker is also, like, forward progress on the fight.
Much better. Not today.
Okay. We're in Demon Demeanor position. Get in for 60s. This is okay because I can fairy foil.
Much better. Not today.
Okay. Attack return to normal. We're gonna re-up attack attacker. Yep. That's why we're re-upping all these things. I feel like I've got a good feeling for like what the damage amounts are that could come out now, like depending on like if I'm defense up or defense down, if like there's a lot of different like pieces that change the numbers here. We're in red. Okay, attack decreased. I should reapply focus while we're in a safe position. Okay. And then I think we're in Demon Town. Nothing else is like real here, right? That's weird. Dodge is about to fall off. Let's go ahead and apply Fairy Foil.
Thou shalt not escape! Not today!
Dodgy Dance wore off. Alright, reapply Dodgy Dance. There's so many moving pieces, and I don't want to drop any of them because of that. Right there. Focus off. Okay, and now we're fine. I can reapply attack attacker. It's all about a rotation. It's all the different rotations here that we're keeping going. So we up the dodge. Oh god. Alright. No attack down, no defense up, so that was 200. By the way, that's the...
Much better.
That's kind of the pieces here, like... If we have attack down or defense up, it's like minus 30 on each. I like attack attacker reapplying first because that's the offensive move. And if we land that, it doesn't always land. You can see that we don't always have the red lines down. But if it is landed... It's forward damage, right? So, like, that effect. So right now I'm safe from a crit because we're on defense down, or attack down. I can fairy foil up as well. And if we take a hit here, then we're, like, okay as well. That means this is a focus turn. And then we heal from this point because I don't want, like... Nah, the desperate attacks either go 140, 170, or 200, depending on the different positions.
More heal.
Oh no.
Okay. Okay, we've got... Let's get attack attacker down first. Again, attack attacker is the forward progress move.
More heal.
We're okay here. Fairy foil.
Thou shalt not escape. Ha!
Reapply focus.
Thou shalt not escape.
And there's that crit. But we had both layers up, so it was only 135. We have one layer just dropped, though, which is a problem. Which means I need to heal from this position, even though it's annoying to have to do so.
Mid-heal.
Okay. The dodge is very good there. We want to reapply attack attacker. Okay.
Have care.
We defense up? We are defense up. We're only defense up for one more turn, though.
Much better.
Have care.
We have to heal through this. Because I think a crit would do 170 now.
Much better.
Hero.
Okay. Ooh, that's a terrifying position. Fairy foil
Thou
first.
shalt not escape.
Okay.
More heal.
Okay, yeah, alright, buddy.
Much better. Not today.
Okay. Attack, attack. Ooh, I love to see the crit on that.
Have care.
Forward progress indeed. Okay, speaking of...
Hero.
Okay. Spell, more heal, put us back
More
up.
heal.
Do not falter.
Ever. Okay, so we should fairy foil. And then we should heal from this. I've been playing very defensively in this back because we don't get free turns anymore from bounce is the big thing. We used to get free turns from bounce and such. But we don't get those anymore.
Much better.
Please no.
Okay.
More heal.
You just have the ability to do that if you want.
Oh no.
Okay. I think I want to reapply focus. I was trying to avoid doing this, but
Do not falter.
I don't think I could get away without it right now.
I cannot fall.
Hero.
God, okay.
Ha!
Good, I needed a turn fade there. Attacker. That's got the down. Good. In this position, I am okay to deploy the fairy foil.
Have care.
Then we have to heal. We can take a lump.
Not today.
No lump, okay. Okay, attacker landed. You know what? Sure. Prayer Ring is similar.
Ha!
Okay, now we can go Demon Demeanor. I would love it if there was a Dragon Quest magic set. There is not, but that would be... It would be incredible if there was. Alright, Demon Demeanor.
Well done.
Woo! Okay!
It fought with such ferocity, as if 'twere desperate to protect this place, or something in it.
20,000 experience. All right. That's 2 full levels. Oh, we weren't... This was absolutely not something we were supposed to be doing. I understand, but I will always chop up. Like, let's go. Give me my 32 HP. But this is everything I love doing in an RPG. 'Cause Sizz, ooh, and the Knight Amaran drops treasure chest. Oh, Shield. I think that's cursed. Look how huge! Late night. Name of that achievement. Well. What luck! And here we have it. In the same place it was in all the other Dragon Quest ones. Erdrick's armor. How big of a jump? So, our current armor we were wearing was the Tectonic Plate for 235. Erdrick's armor, bestows various effects upon those who don it. Plus 50 over our best current armor. Alright. Incredible. Alright, I think we can... You can go to the back for now. So, from memory, Erdrick's armor is one that tends to have, like, heal on walking, and then, like, magic resistance, but various effects tells me, there might be even more within this. Let's actually take a look. We can, Erdrick's armor, and we can peek. This is a type of armor. It restores... Okay. It restores HP every step taken. Yep. You no longer take damage from swamp or electric tiles. All spells and breath. Okay. No shopkeeper would give you gold for this. You know what? You're right. Ogre shield. Frankly, an ogre would struggle to wield the supersized shield. This is a shield. Has no effects. It's not cursed. It's just huge. Okay. How huge? I'm sorry. This is a jump from 235 to 330, and then also however much defense we got in the fight from 2 levels. Sweet. Yeah, I'm so happy to have, like, fought tooth and nail in a fight that we could win. Yeah, it has no effects. I assume Erdrick's shield is probably, like, close to it. Buddy, you don't want to fight me right now. Buddy. Oh my god. Okay, it doesn't want to fight me right now. Yeah, Erdrick's probably has all the resistances and stuff. How's our new spell? Sizz.
Let the fire consume me.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, much like fighting Greg for Scathe early. Okay, let's make our way back to our home, which is the Monarch of Metal's house. And then we can head up to the, what was it called? The Weeping Isle, I think? Something like that? The isle up north of Cantlin. It's been mentioned once or twice. You know, I just had a thought. Is there going to be Erdrick armor for everything? I think the answer to that is old age. Yeah, we had the dwarf who, we even like brought up that dwarf who crafted the helm, so it will exist. It's just thinking about Dragon Quests 1 and 2, you know? But we very specifically know about the, Alright, let's take our save. And onward on our journey. Well, that was a good... that was a good start. I'm super happy about that. Ooh, just feels so good to have a fight go like that. And now we've got new moves for it. We've got Cassiz. We've got, Gust Slashed. Yeah, we got Cassiz there, and we also got access to some very powerful... We have so much defense now compared to, like, what we should have, right? Like, physically, we are well and immune to physical damage. Like, 100 defense, I think, represents usually... if I remember how damage works, like, I think 2 points of defense is usually, like, a point off damage. Like, can the skeleton even harm me?
Bravo!
Well, okay. I can harm the skeleton, so that's maybe not a fair comparison. Like, I want to say it's about 2 to 1. Okay, there's an item over there. So when we cross this bridge, we'll head up and to the left to go grab that goodie.
Bravo!
You know, like, even Death Scorpion doesn't want any of this. Okay, but crossing a bridge comes with new monster sets, so we must beware. Looks like there's a couple items. I'm gonna quick check over here, just sort of... Okay, let's go left and go find some goodies. Ram Raiders. Well...
Oh no!
Get 5 points of damage.
Well done! Oh no! Thou art a hero indeed!
Okay. Exciting. But yeah, there's a item up over here, and there's an item over to the left here, so we're gonna grab these goodies. Ooh! Ooh, 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 we have a move now. We have something. We can fight a metal slime. We have double hit. That is something to fight a... No! Oh my god, there's the... Ooh, the Sigil! Like, I think I talked about this when the Sigil showed up, the Sunset Sigil. But having extra crit now means that metal slimes are more fightable. 300... Oh, a diamond. Am I carrying one of those? I am. Okay. I'm carrying so much stuff to be able to, like, change in the middle of a fight. Yeah, okay. Alright, okay. Well, never mind. They're gone now. Goodbye. I love the music, just full cut. Like, nope. Oh, we're not fire immune anymore. We used to be, but we're not anymore.
Have care!
That's a change up in our defenses. If I want to change my shield, I can put some of that back. Alright. Metal slime defeat. Excellent. Yeah, my accessory, I'm wearing 2 copies of block status instead of this asbestos earrings, which are my fire defender. Alright, we're gonna check down here. I thought there was maybe a thingy on this. Oh, okay. Well, goodbye.
Bravo! Oh no! Well done!
If you're gonna tell me you're weak to lightning slash, I'm gonna take the weakness. Hit. Okay. Keeping an eye out for, like, goodies. We also don't need to heal on the Wandering because we're healing from Erdrick armor. MP is still a, you know. Well, goodbye.
Bravo!
A real cost.
Bravo!
Alright. Anything up here? Nope. Okay. Time to head east. The Ram trio rolls up, gets the ambush. No, I'm sorry. Sorry, the mistake. Our bad. We're leaving. Like, didn't realize you were, you know, the hero descended from Erdrick and the princess. Like, shell slime. I'm gonna turn back on our... Yeah, they saw us wearing, like, the arbor of Erdrick. It's like, hold on. Actually, we're gonna... We'll pass on that. Look at that animation for calling for backup. That's the cutest in the world. The wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Bravo!
Help, 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 help.
Thou art a hero indeed.
You can tell the panic. Like, oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, so we're now in the desert area. We're gonna check these corners, see this one close to us and then this far one. We're gonna check both of those, obviously, for goodies. Maybe we can find ourselves a Slyo snack.
Thou art a hero indeed.
Maybe a bozo treat as well. Tis the season. Didn't have any, like, things planned for an April Fool's this year. There's a goodie. Ooh. The last one I did something specific for, and it was the... doing the, like, Hearthstone Arena stream.
Have care. Bravo!
Okay. So, what do we have over here? In the depths of the desert. A magic water and a chimera wing. Does look like literally every step is 1 hit point, by the way. 2. And we're at 2 night. 1-on-1. Just me and you. Let's go just 1-on-2.
Thou art a hero indeed.
Thanks, Gwaelin. Hey! Metal Slime is indeed enough for a 3rd level. 10 more HP, a little more resilience, 4 more strength, always great to see. No more abilities. I figure we're going to be pretty light on abilities by this point. I think we're missing 2 spells. Wow, 2 spells, 1 ability, and who knows how much of that is, like, things we find, right? Find a scroll that has Thordane on it or whatever. I don't know if we could, but...
Oh no!
Yeah, we're deep in the desert, and maybe I should re-equip the asbestos earring. Oh! Probably wouldn't hurt. We've had a lot of fire coming out of opponents. Fire's a incredibly common damage type.
Oh no!
Yeah, you know what? Let's turn that back on.
Have care!
That brought that from 30 to 20. Small,
Thou
but,
art a hero indeed!
you know. Okay. Well, how's all y'all's Wednesdays doing? Having a good Wednesday? I had a bit of a busy one. But it's been pretty good past it.
Thou art a hero indeed!
Always love a Wednesday because I love playing these Dragon Quest games so much.
Have care!
Better than their own with cats and beer. Yeah. Sleepy Wednesday.
Thou art a hero indeed!
Yeah, I had a long... Mine was a long one.
Bravo!
So I'm happy to be here finding some slimes. Game rules, join the... Yeah, excellent. Alright. Ooh, skeleton. Damn, powerful skeleton. Okay. We've learned an answer to them. Surviving, playing, hiding, and playing, getting an emulator on your time on launch. Good. Okay, so we're going down and around, and we want to keep going down rather than up towards the aisle. We want to see what sort of goodie... Okay, well... How powerful is the gold golem now? We've had like 5 levels and like a lot of power since the last time. Let's see what this number is. What do you got? 150? 158, yep. We were in red health, so we were safe to attack there. And of course, as the gold golem do, time to get paid. Alright, so we've got this long roundabout here, as well as a little Infernal Armors X4. Damn, that crit didn't go down. Cannot decrease anymore. Okay, that's powerful. Only one down. It was the one we crit. Oh, attack. Right, we did less damage. Alright, well, if you're gonna put me in this position, well, I'm just gonna pull out.
Well done!
The Crusher. We've got the button for it, so... Okay. We got a goodie over here. Slippery sap. A 2-leaf clover. A Jeeper Creeper. Are those all... Yeah, those are all things here. Yeah, even with our giant armor. This sucks because I think I actually need to focus down the gold golem or else get obliterated by problems, right? Ooh, that's a deadly combo.
Thou shalt not escape! Not today!
We're gonna let the metal slimes play.
Not today!
They're having a fun time, I think. Oh, you are a jerk. Okay. Fine.
Have care. Well done.
400, huh?
Have care.
Tis over!
Bravo!
Well, and now we get to have some playtime with the whole slime. Let's bomb.
Oh no.
All right, we got a little bit of playtime with the slime in before it left, which I'm fine with. We got the money as well. The money is the real. We're gonna spend a couple magic water just to keep us at like a reasonable spot. Okay, so we're heading over west into this. Ooh, there's a secret spot.
Not today!
Let's go check it out.
Have care.
You know, I suppose having the equipped Airdrick armor does mean that I don't have the glum on for reducing costs. I would have to give up like 100 defense for that though, so I think I'm good as is. We'll just have to deal with MP being a real resource. Yeah, you can see over here there's a little tiny oasis. Oh.
Oh no. Have care. Have care.
It's like reasonably expensive to Falcon Slash, but like it does give us the double hit on the metal slime, so.
Oh
Okay, we no longer need to go for the double hit. Let's just go for the single hit. Yeah. We've been getting pretty good at these. We're high enough level where these are like good experience, but not a million experience. Like right now, our next level is 4,000 away. How many things are there? 4 treasures in this area. Oh no. They're keyed? Yeah, there's one for each key. Or there's a base one and then there's... Okay. Strength ring. I think we have that. That's just what it says on the tin. Yeah. Bum 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 bum. You know, I'm thinking about like what we could have gotten that would have improved up our fight. I think spiked armor is the one with return damage. It's got thorns, right? Yeah, it's got thorns and it's also 20 more defense than tectonic plate. keeping this on note. Whenever we find the last key, which I'm predicting that today we'll find key 3 and Sigil 5. That's why I named the stream thusly. Prove that you do not need this, and, like, also you can just kind of have it. It's fine. Nothing that way. Let's check the east side. I don't think there's anything there. Okay. Anyway, let's head to the aisle. We're gonna take a nice, quiet trip on the back half of this. Slyo and Gwaelin can just enjoy the winds and the sands. You can see the winds going across there. Desert clouds. It's cute. Very dry mountains. Frosty peaks, though. Alright. Well, perfect timing. So, a whole dungeon, huh? This looks like a big island. I do not foresee this being a walk in and have a chat sort of thing. Because, as you can see, we have this, like, desert island with all these dragon statues and these dark canopies. Ooh. And we have a variation on this theme, the dungeon theme. It's more frantic. I feel fairly confident that the safest place for the princess right now, with the Dragonlord able to just sort of like teleport and grab someone, is right next to us. The handsome crab! I love handsome crab. Ooh, you're still standing.
Ha!
22 damage from physical attacks after having this armor and this. They are very handsome.
Thou art a hero indeed.
I'm gonna do just a bit of a check. Let's move just to Glombolero for a turn, right? I'll take a neutral action.
Much better.
Oh no!
Interesting. Defense scaling is not the same in these. I kind of knew that just based on how numbers grow a lot faster. But it's good to see. Not particularly safe. There's no look. She's also very powerful in her own right. We've being able to dispel illusions and honestly having her around is a boon to us too. Which damage is just a bonk. Okay. All right. Yeah, okay.
Thou art a hero indeed.
Sometimes the crab just goes. The handsome crab drops a treasure too. Oh, a Slyo snack on an item drop? That's so powerful as an item drop. It's also our lowest stat by a mile. Yeah, I'll take 3 on that. Perfect. One thing to note, by the way, we do have a 25 medals, so next time we head back, we got a goodie to grab. The Hextract. Okay, there's only one way down, but we want to check for more goodies, so we're gonna head north. A single mage. Tis much here.
Not today.
Bravo!
Okay, that's a big wizard. Alright, well, let's go ahead and, again, we have items for a reason. Spend a little bit. Oh, nothing here. Oh, I see a treasure up here. Good. Wondering where a mimic might be. Ooh, group. Oh, mini demon, you've probably got like enough. I don't want to leave you on the table. Yeah, so here's the thing that makes crabs dangerous. They have the ability to just go for a crit.
Please, no!
Good God. All right.
Oh no! Oh no!
Crabs do not mess around. Even with the Erdrick armor and this ogre shield, physical damage. Alright. A bum 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 bum. Good, good. Alright, let's check the bottom before we go down these stairs. We want to fully investigate a dungeon like this. Again, scrolls are still on the table. Many mini medals are on the table. Musk, a pouch. That's on the table. You know. I suppose. Slyo snacks are on the table. Many things are on the table that I would want. So I'm having so much fun with this this playthrough of 1. There's this whole dungeon's a new thing, you know? Oh, hydras. Jerk. Jerk.
Oh
no! Okay.
Bravo! Oh no!
Deadly jerks, huh?
Thou art a hero indeed.
Yeah, like, part of it is that I find it very relaxing to be playing a Dragon Quest, but also just like the ring crumbles into dust. Okay, we have a couple more, right? Yeah. But, like, these whole new areas are great. There's so much detail put into the world, and, like, having... Okay, alright. Looks like that's the edge over there at the top. Obviously, we're gonna have to do some looping to get there. 12? Oh my god. $1 million. There's a treasure right there. 1 of 12. Okay, so I gotta treat these things legitimate. Lightning slash kills them in 1, and we gotta do that.
Well done.
I think it's at this point, the amount of, like, differences mechanically make this a very different game than Dragon Quest 1 on a number of its original release or its other remakes. But, like, that's kind of the point, right? Like, there are a number of those releases, and there's even some very good ones. There's some very good ones on the remakes of the NES one if you want to check out, like, both the SNES and the Game Boy ones if you're looking for not an NES title. But, like, here we're... Ooh, 4 of them. We're doing so much more with the space.
Oh no! Have care! Have care! Oh no!
Hmm.
Oh, no.
Hmm.
Have care!
Hmm. We're being bullied.
Thou art a hero indeed!
Also, the sound that the Man-O-Wars make when they bonk us is very cute.
Well done!
It's like a bonk. Thank you. Thanks, I appreciate the medicine herb. You know what? I'll chomp one down right now for you. I'll immediately put it in my mouth. Oh! Hello. Oh no. We gotta get in there. Things are not looking good for our priest friend.
Have care! Thou art a hero indeed!
I think we're close to a level 2, right? Yeah, 700. Mimic? Some pouches. A level will be nice to put us on, like, not having to use our prayer rings to get our MP back. For like an upcoming fight if we have to fight. What was that? Spike?
Thou art a hero indeed! Oh no! Thou art a hero indeed! Have care!
Yeah, Spike. Spike tail with the spike tail. $400, okay. Where does this put us? Outside. Exterior. Oh, this is cute. Look at this. Look at this. Again, I talk about, like, fun details. Look at all the bird shadows flying over us. That's cool. Okay, so we're gonna head back outside, go around a little bit. Okay, I see our paths. Crab.
Bravo!
Okay. Thonk.
Have care!
Okay. And there's level 32. 4 levels today. Wow. That's so much HP. Again, another, what, 18 off that? Ooh. You know, for a spell, like, talking about what would be the power spells to give us as late in this game, the anti-breath weapon, you know, move, when we know what our, you know, fights are gonna be. Oh no, do they have his son? Spill the proverbial beans. Look, talk at length about the armor. You could talk at length about where the armor is, because we'll be showing you where the armor is in about 5 minutes. Well, yeah, 5 minutes. The beans. That's beans. All right. Sorry, I gotta go this way. I gotta check for this treasure. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, we do have a copy of our earrings on, so we might actually switch out shields too if it's like gonna be breath time. But we have the move, so that's important. Also, we're back on our MP, which is great to be. Okay, the difference between those two equipped weapons was like 15 damage. Okay. Does this put us back outside? I love this. This is really cute. Okay, there's multi-path drifting. First things first, let's go right. Nothing here. That's fine. We can see one of those cool statuettes. Let's take this path first. Terrifying. The mage is the one I care about.
Have care. Well done.
Okay.
Well done.
Okay. But yeah, let's see where this goes. If there's two paths, we want to take the non-boss one. Obviously, I know we want to help our priest friend and his son, but where does this one lead? Okay. Yeah, that looks like if I took the other path that's like down and around, that would follow to that location. Okay, let's take this way first then. You know, you always gotta take. Okay. Sweet breath to go with your possible whack, huh? Crunched. Good. Clean. And this puts us outside again. Look at all these, like, we saw these trees. I mentioned this canopy. These flowers are the obvious piece of it, right? Oh. Yeah, you got it, boss.
I have thee now.
Thou art a hero indeed.
Let's grab our goodies. Look at how many goodies there were here.
Thou art a hero indeed.
They kept all their treasure at the top of the island here. So we've got a scroll? Ooh. Okay. That gives us another level of crack spell. So that's like, I think that's all target. We also can't open that chest on the left. We don't have that key. The way these, like, crackle, I think this is all target. All enemies. That makes this a very important type of spell. And then we have some magic water, and that's great to have. Staff of Sentencing. What is that? Gust of Wind dance. Okay, sure. Thorn Whip. I think that's... We have that, right? We've been using that. Okay. Jeepers creepers. But the most important thing... The Stardust. Is this like a meteor landed here or something? I don't know. Anyway. We'll go take care of that after Spike. I'm not going to leave the dungeon for it. We could. We absolutely could. Damn, you got real moves, huh? Okay.
Thou art a hero indeed.
I wouldn't be much of a hero if I left the priest and his son for like an extra half a day because I had to go talk to the fairies. Healed back to full. Yeah, we're like basically full. Or would I be the most hero if I did that?
Thou art a hero indeed.
I'd be a hero, but I wouldn't be heroic, right?
Thou art a hero indeed.
How are we doing on cash? 21,000. Not quite enough for some of the top-end stuff, but then again, the top-end stuff, a lot of that doesn't matter anymore with the existence of the Erdrick armor. Like, no armor is going to be better than the Erdrick armor in my eyes. Many questions being answered by Gwaelin. That's true. That's true. We don't need to grab armor anymore, so now everything else is like we can go for a helmet, right? By the way, I love this part. I have to point it out again because Gwaelin's carrying the torch. It's like the cutest. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to beat up on this mage. I'm going to step away for just a second before we go up here, so I'll be right back. Okay. Wow. Alright, so let's grab our goodies here. We've got a couple spots to check. We haven't found a mimic here yet. No mimics. That's fine. Then we've got to save the priest and hopefully find our way and After we save the priest, then the fairy village is top on our list of places to go to. We have a sigil to make. I've talked about it before, and I know if you know for folks who've already played both 1 and 2, I've mentioned it before, but I'm really hopeful with the way the systems in this work that we're going to be seeing these in 2. It would make a lot of sense if these sigils carried over, because we could go find them in the world, and all of a sudden we go to the top of the lighthouse and find a sigil, and now we're able to crit harder, things like that. Ooh, that's a very secret Slyo snack. Nice try. 3 MP, I'll take it. Alright, don't go up those stairs quite yet. Do R2 hit you if I just attack? I do not. Okay, good to know. Okay. Alright. Check for goodies. Just believe I had exactly 160 health.
Oh no! Thou art a hero.
Okay, lightning slash +1 will do it though. Ooh, you got swoosh in the pocket. That's nice. This thing's pretty close on health to me. Alright, here we go. We gotta get in here and save the priest and his family. Let's go. Before I do, I'm gonna go ahead and use a couple. Make sure we're topped off. Let's top off enough.
So that is where the ultimate key is to be found.
Oh, dang it! No! The key!
Mine own end of the bargain is fulfilled. Now free my son, curse thee!
You gonna free him from life?
Thou speakest of bargains. I remember no such thing. Our orders are to kill all humans, groveling worms included.
The face.
Thou faithless scoundrel!
There is no need for that. But for thine insolence thou shalt fly first.
You gotta work on that. Alright, jump on in with a cool move.
Please, no!
No! Oh, the priest! We didn't make it. Well.
Who sees this? Come fly, come fry, come one and all. We must see that this worm burns.
Princess can help out the priest. That's a lot of them, huh?
I have thee now!
Get out of here.
Have care.
Yeah, these things are insects, thus weak to this weapon.
Bravo!
Okay. The army's toasts.
A resounding defeat. But I have an ultimate key to find. Apologies, but I have places to be.
There's an ultimate key chest right behind. Oh, we need that key. Can we help out?
Father, no!
He is the son, the one thought slain in Damdara.
Forgive me, Father. 'Tis my fault. 'Tis all my fault. There is naught to forgive. That thou yet livest is all that I could have wished for and more. Thou hast my thanks for coming to our aid, friend. Thou art surely the hero we have awaited. And now 'tis my turn to apologize. The relics of mighty Erdrick that were entrusted to our care, the fiends now have them.
'Tis no fault of thine, good priest. Please do not blame thyself.
Thou art kind indeed. I pray only that thy companion here might deliver us from evil at last. Father? Father!
Oh. Another part of playing through these Dragon Quest games is that our small vignettes are not always ones that end happy. Well, his son still lives. He just had to pay 150 gold to the Oh no. I would have the attack. Oh. Yeah. No, this is also a very key piece of a Dragon Quest in my mind, of all these. Sometimes a tragedy is unavoidable. Speaking of Monarch of the Metals, we gotta go there to drop off some mini metals. And we also have to go to the Fey Village. We've got a couple places to go. Sadly, we didn't learn where the ultimate key was. We can't race you down. Thanks, dude. Yeah, we do have that sigil to go grab. First, though, as the priest's son said, we are invited to the funeral. So... And this man had a strong reputation in town.
He was a father to us all. The people of Cantlin shall miss him greatly.
I believe in you.
He was mine own true father. And yet since childhood I did scorn him. So strong was his love for the people of this town, I did fear he loved me less than they. But despite my scorn, he did sacrifice all for my sake. No truer love was shown than that he himself did show. Father, forgive me. I loved thee in return, though I failed utterly to show it.
A sound so soft as to entrance and set the human heart to dance throughout the years.
Ah, this poem. 'Twas one dearly beloved by my father. It speaketh of the hero, doth it not? A sound so soft as to entrance and set the human heart to dance throughout the years. And though one strum its silver strings, as west wind bends the boughs of spring, no fiend appears. In days of yore they came in hordes, their hearts filled not with dulcet chords, but hateful urges. Yet now the hero's holy light has driven back the wicked night. No fiend emerges. The dark shall some day rise again. Sweet peace shall fall to fear and pain. But lift thy head. In memory our light shines on. Our legends live, though we are gone. So Erdrick said, and thus I, Gwaelin, pen this rhyme, that it might speak in future time. To those inspired, lift that which sleeps beside my bones. Drive dark back with its hallowed tones. The sacred lyre.
The sacred lyre? Might this be the Lyre of Ire? That verse, whence came it?
'Twas the work of a bard who once dwelled here in the town. One Gwaelin of the Golden Voice. My father was much enamored of his work, and did recite it unto me from childhood.
So the lyre was possessed by Gwaelin, who once lived here in Cantlin? Then let us seek out such places as the storied bard might have laid himself and his treasure to rest.
It shall soon be dark. Make use of the inn here in the town, shouldst thou have need of it.
Indeed, it is the least we might do for you who did bring our beloved priest home to us.
I liked how he was kind of breaking up, like, reciting that poem.
Accursed sphere! Obey me. Obey me, I say!
Meanwhile,
You're seeing this, aren't you? His power is growing greater and greater. If this carries on, Alefgard is about to be plunged into an even deeper darkness.
yes, not directly. Builders 1 is going to be between it. Oh no! Speaking of the Fey Village, they're being menaced by skeletons. Please don't bother the... Yeah, everyone's here to protect our little slime friend. Maybe skeletons and fairies can live in peace. I don't believe today is that day. Yo, this is a big skeleton who usually isn't in this game. This is like a late game enemy we fight in like 5 and such. Usually a terrifying one too. They have like big ice breath. But no, I really liked the priest's son's performance on the poem.
Darkness. It's swallowing the village too. We need your help.
Okay, well, we have an immediate thing we need to go take care of. Yeah, the boner dagon. Ooh, okay. Writing in VA is a lot better than it had to be. I have been really happy with it. It's been like sparse, but not too sparse. The VA stuff, that is. All right, well, let's head directly to Fairy Village. I know we could go to Dwarves and maybe go pick up some goodies. But the Sigil is the thing I want anyway right now, so... Alright. Yeah, this is probably good. Oh no. Yeah, big...
I'll hold it off. You lot run while you can.
We can't give up yet. If we run and get help, there might still be...
You're feeling sleepy. Very sleepy.
Ooh.
It worked! Quickly! Everyone run!
No!
Why did you idiot?
Just... run! I'll be... right behind you.
No! Open your eyes, please!
Battle music continuing into the fight. Ooh, I love it. Talking about changes, well, I'm in here in just a moment. Talking about changes between like Dragon Quest 1 on SNES, and as we've built up. One of the things we've done a lot in this more is showing the threat that's happening to Alfgard. Like, obviously the destroyed village of Dumdara shows the power of the Dragonlord and what's been going on, but there's not like an active like things are getting worse. But we've seen multiple points here. Things are getting worse. Alright, how much damage is that? Ooh, okay, you've got You have double acting? Oh god. Alright. Okay, we cannot afford to not do this.
Much better.
Oh no! What a smart dragon. Okay, wait, instant wake up. Poofa. Am I willing to try that? I don't think... What the...
Excellent!
That's way less damage than I expected from that.
More heal.
I guess these things have very high physical defense comparatively. Let's hit them with the Sizzle then. They also have healing. Okay. It shows that it's the, it has vulnerable. Weird that on the upgrade they resisted, but... Casillas is the big one.
Oh no! Oh no!
Okay.
Tis over.
Have care!
Oof.
Have care!
More heal.
I know we lost our breath resistance, but...
Oh no!
Oh god. I believe.
Thou art a hero!
I believe. I want a mod that replaces the princess. Oh no, with Knuckle. Hoof. That had heat. Well, the opposite of heat, but also all our fairy friends. Look at the, like, frost happening here. Oh, no. All the...
The chief still hasn't woken up, but she'll live, I think. Thank you. If you hadn't arrived when you did, we'd be...
But you're only one person. You can't keep the whole world safe single-handed.
That fight walls a lot. I think that...
Couldn't even keep all of us safe. I'm sorry, I just... I want her back.
Oh. Those two had been together in every scene we've seen them in. That fight walls a lot of people. I could see, because we have Erdrick's armor, which is like hefty defense and breath resistance, right? Like, And that is not a thing we should have in normal circumstances, but we fought hard and got it. Well. But yeah, no, we are showing, like, the full consequences of what's going on here. And as I mentioned, Dragon Quest at times, this is a piece of it. These characters we've again, every scene with those two. Oh, you know what? I will take a rest. Thanks, actually. Let's get Indot Wave playing. Okay. Let's go over and find ourselves a Sigil. She is just grieving. No, I get it. Like, you know, we're just one person and we couldn't even save everyone in this village. Slurp, slurp. Wah! I'm so glad that Gwaelin is fine. Friendly kitty licking their wounds. Oh. That's gotta be, like, extremely wrenching for the Fae here. We know that the Fae are very long-lived. Like, you know, hey, talking about, like, back in the days of Erdrick. And so for this to happen here is all the more wrenching. Do I have to come back for a Sigil time? I might have to come back for... Yeah. We'll come back later. Let's go check in with the dwarves, shall we? But first, before we do that... $27. Scourge Whip. And a Savior Staff. What's the Scourge Whip look like? Ooh, wow. Just show up for the mini metal feed in the castle and see a random NPC getting killed. No, everything's fine here. Okay. So Scourge Whip is our best weapon even. It's better than Siren Sword. Guess I can put that away. It has a confusion effect, but like we're kind of low on space. I'm gonna keep it out. What did you have for helmets? Not much. But yeah, let's head over to dwarves. Cat and Slime are friends. And dwarves. How are y'all doing? Come and be my apprentice. You know what? I'm glad there is a dwarf who mentioned, like, hey, you know, we can't just build a bridge over the Dragonlord's castle. Like, that just doesn't work. Also, I guess, like, I should have went and got the sigil earlier, clearly. Phew! Okay. Now we have options. We got Blizzard Blade, Flame Tang Boomerang. This is a classics of Boomerang. We've got Mirror Shield, which can sometimes reflect spells. The Thinking Cap. Ooh, okay. The Raging Bull Helm. The Bandit Mail. Odd armor. Wow, this is 14 below our armor. That's actually very high. And then the spiked armor we found. I guess I'll buy the Thinking Cap. Yeah, that's 40 wisdom. Wow. Yeah, okay. That's a nice hat, because as we saw with Traveler's Tips and wisdom affects damage. Somewhere in here, I forget where. Attributes. Wisdom governs how much damage character spells deal. It's not always true. It's actually in a lot more recent games that that's true. Well, now where are we going? So it feels like where we're being led is to Gwaelin's tomb, right? But we don't have the key to get in there. Dang. Okay. Are battles... I wonder if battles are more deadly now. Not terribly. Bonk.
Well done!
Yeah, the priest's son was there in that conversation. So let's go, first things first. Let's head back to Cantlin, just ask around. Okay. It might be just heading off to Gwaelin. Which is fine. No, I like the wandering. That's an important piece of these games. Beware of cat. Obviously, we can't go to Tantagel. We're not dropping off the princess. But we can head up to Gwaelin, and if nothing else comes from there, perhaps we can head over to talking to the other, the royal guard or the captain in Rimmildar or Cole. Are also options just to see how they're doing. Especially as, the world is a little worse and things have changed. So, yeah, let's go to Gwaelin first. We'll go to Gwaelin, then we'll go to Rimmildar, then we'll go to Cole. Those are our big, spots to stop off at anyway. We've met, a number of, oh, yeah, alright. Heading to Gwaelin, of course. This is where we've been led to go. Oh no! Robin Hood! Yo, Robin Hood! Nice work, V. Thought we were walking into another tragedy, but no, Robin Hood's got things going. Protected the town. It warmeth my massive heart. Curtsy. Oh, you're just hanging out with the princess, huh? All right. Thou art tasty in a scrap. I love that he's even helping out the town. Slyo is, if thou wilt permit me, absolutely hard as nails. Hard. Embarrassed. I love Gwaelin being here. It's great. Dude, Gwaelin is the one who's telling all the stories about the 2-hour-long fight where Slyo bested this 15-foot tall animated suit of armor. Right? You know, she is #1 Slyo fan. Shedloads of monsters. Robin Hood's great. The hatchet of justice. Oh, the Hero Squad. She's right there. She's literally. They're mad at Robin Hood because they're mad at themselves for not being able to defend the town and having to rely on this rogue. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we do have to go back to... We want to go to each town and see how they're doing in these trying times, right? Maybe, like, I'm expecting, like, the Royal Guardsmen in Cole to be having a rough day because, you know, they've been kind of down on themselves, and now they're going to be pulled out to defend Cole, or, like, the captain and Gwaelin's guard defending Rimmildar. You know, it's also important that, like, Sir Robin, brave Sir Robin, but, like, legitimately. Superman can't be... Yeah, that's really, like, the theme we're establishing in these last few scenes. When we were in the fairy village, like, we drove off the hordes of skeletons, but even us getting there, we saw multiple of the Fae die. Like, it wasn't enough. At the minimum, I'm gonna go, like, see if there's other towns in need of assistance, right? Like... I don't feel too bad about where we're going right now. I mean, if you've got word, I'd love to hear it. A right bleeding hoo-ha. Yeah, okay. We're getting the, like, you should probably go to other towns. Uh-huh. You know, I don't know. I thought that Robin Hood was like a you know, an annoying thief, but actually he's very cool. They're fine and dependable fellas. I'm very happy that Robin Hood is getting the reputation that you know, they're doing good in the world. Hey, can you, like, go beat the Dragonlord? We don't have time. Let's go. Just a quick check in here. Yep. Yeah, the voice acting of Robin Hood in 3. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Well, let's head to Rimeldar, and then we'll head to Cole. We want to hit every town at this point. I'm assuming we're going to have a small event in every town. That's my thought, is that we're going to have one, like... We're showing the world is under grave threat. I think that's really cool. Alright, so spell, zoom, Rimeldar. I'm gonna go to outside Rimeldar so I can walk in. Alright, how's Rimeldar looking? Okay, no immediate. I was worried about Rimeldar because this is the closest town to the castle. Okay. I can't believe Gwaelin's been kidnapped. Okay. Gonna quick go talk to the Doorlock, the Warlock of Doorlocks. I love the Warlock of Doorlocks. Such a perfect name. Go talk to them, and then, yeah, I do love that the single-use keys are a side hustle. Yeah. Shows the divide between the monarchy and the people is far too great. In Gwaelin's defense, at the least, I think she's been kidnapped for like 6 months. It's been kind of bad. But you're not wrong either. Cole. The band of heroes, I think, are from Damdara, right? I think they were, that was... Alright, so let's go talk to... Oh, no. And it is the Royal Guard. Oh, we do have the Royal Guard having... A fine skull. Making a weird face. Yeah! Oh! Oh. Yeah, Spiketail's still here. That wasn't Spiketail, that was, the Smith Hammer from 3? Yeah, we did talk about it once or twice. Not this time. Okay, Spiketail fight. Alright, let's go. I don't know what you've got. You're weak to Gust and Dragon Slash. It's probably fine to hit you with... Attacker. Yeah, we've seen Fire Breath. You know, with that...
Thou shalt not escape!
You've got speed, okay. Alright. Yeah, I'll hit you with Attacker. You've got multi-heal. Why do you have multi-heal? Can you summon? That's telling. That's very telling. You wouldn't have multi-heal if you couldn't add friends to the fight, right? I know you're up to... I know what you're up to. I know your game. You're not weak to any spells. We've seen, like, the horde of, you know... I shouldn't have put away the... No, I didn't put away the Swallowtail. Good. This is the insect boomerang. I want to make sure I still had that. I'm gonna... Okay. You're not playing offensively. Alright, well, it's time for me to play offensively, then. Yeah, there's the call for backup. Yep. Okay. That makes sense. That's what the Swallowtail's for. Anti-insect boomerang. Ooh, you're okay, you're a buff, you're a support boss. I understand. Acceleratal, buff, summons, we've got all sorts of things. And Freezing Blizzard. And double Freezing Blizzard. Okay, you can pull damage out of nowhere too. You're not just a support crew. So let's keep that breath resistance up, shall we?
Much better.
Have care.
If you can double turn that, that's a lot. Yeah, I wasn't expecting the Freezing Blizzard, that's for sure. Because we saw the Fire Breath. You know what? I'm gonna...
Thou art outmatched!
Double Dragon Slash. Because you outsped me, I'm gonna more heal now. The fact that you've got the threat of outspeeding me actually makes me very scared of you killing me if I try to wait. I can't wait to go for Double Dragon Slash anymore. You have Acceleratal, so that's something I have to worry about. Alien Fly. Hey, you got that multi-heal. Our damage doesn't keep up with that, but that's expensive. We know MP's real. There's the backup. Luckily, the Swallowtail does quick work on these. Because we need to keep them off the table. We can't let them build. Ooh. My defenses.
I have thee now.
Bravo!
Okay, that's bad if you're double doing that. I'm gonna more heal.
Have care.
We should be alive from it. Yeah, this is the speed problem.
I cannot fall.
We don't always get outsped, but we don't always outspeed either. So... Alright, we want to keep... Insulatal is cutting the freezing breath from 75 to like 50, so that's pretty important.
Thou shalt not escape.
So we want to keep that up when we can. This feels like a controllable fight, but we have to be careful. Like, it would be very simple for this to get out of hand quickly. We also have to keep damage up, though. I'm so happy with getting that fight at the beginning of the stream. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we know this armor does care. Alright. Kabuff. Kabuff I don't think will matter, because I think this boomerang 2 shots even through it.
Have care.
Okay, there's the knockdown. We're about to lose breath resistance. So I'm gonna put breath resistance back up and take... Okay, we should be fine. We need more heal, though. I'd love to be able to use my half-health moves, but, like, because of the accelerator, I don't have the ability to, like, go into that. Okay.
Much better.
A little bit of MP heal. Insulatal. Ah, we're calling for backup.
Thou shalt not escape.
The other thing is, like, while we're killing the you know, the backup dancers, we are doing damage. 40 to the boss every time we do this. So, like, this also is, like, even while we're knocking out the buddies. Oh, God. Okay. We have to more heal here.
More heal.
Okay. Because double freezing blizzard is a threat. It's a big threat. That's 150 damage without the block. Okay, accelerator. Re-heal.
Thou shalt not escape.
Oh, one thing I have to remember to do. I talked about this before, but when I'm doing Dragon Slash, I have to remember to, like, hold X while I'm, like, if we get hit like this. Because if double breath happens, we'd be under 150. So I have to remember that that's a mechanic. I talked about it, but... Will this still target? This will still target. Okay. Alright, we're in... Alright, good. And we're equipped right. We have re-heal on, but we don't have breath defense here. That's bad. I don't like that. Ooh, you've got bigger... Inferno!
Bravo!
Okay.
Have care.
This is actually very dangerous. Thank goodness for the, this can't, more heal can't. Okay. Oh, boy. We lost our breath defense. This is an awkward position.
I cannot fall.
Okay. Yeah, I think now that we've seen, let's put this back on. We're on normal. Fights are just asking for... They have teeth, you know? I'm gonna put back on focus. Just take a little bit of time to get the MP going. And we also want the insulate. Okay.
Thou shalt not escape!
Searching Spiketail Dragon Quest gave top result. Spiketail impossible to beat? Okay. Fighting a foe with heat. Okay, let's try it. Oh no, that's not enough. Okay, well. Oh, that wasn't it?
Fine form.
I'm not on half. No, these are active. What? Do these activate on, like, the foe being under half, too? Is it just, like, anyone under 50%? Might be. Okay. Nah, we'll puzzle this out ourselves. Okay. Interesting. God, I can't afford to switch over to the Gwaelin. We're gonna be running out of MP soon. That's gonna be a bad... We need to keep... Okay. I need to heal anyway.
Have care.
I cannot fall.
Yeah, we'll have to keep that going. But no, if you're under half and this works, like, I will gladly hit you. Oh, but this is... The problem is, I think Dragon Slash, double Dragon Slash is triple MP cost. Oof. Okay. Okay. Yeah, now that we're on, like, Inferno, which might be a half health change, that's actually weaker because of the fire resist we have around. Okay, so these are all on. Still 120. Oh, you're at a quarter. All right, we need to reapply this, like, basically every point we have.
Much better.
And my breath resistance dropped. We need to keep that up, too. Okay. Yeah, you've got healing, but your healing doesn't match my damage. Interesting. Okay, you're right at the edge. Interesting. Because my thought here is that, like, I guess this opens up with us being... Ooh, I'm gonna have to heal? Yeah, because I'm gonna be losing... Well, Yeah, we'll be fine. Because we're losing Focus Pocus. It's not them under... Is that a piece of Focus Pocus? Is that secret text there? Because now I can't do this. Huh. Okay, I think I need to heal first. But... Okay, that... Now we have, like, science to do, probably in a different fight, but we... Okay.
Much better.
Good turn for the more heal. Breath resistance dropped. We're gonna reapply that.
Thou shalt not escape.
And then we're at low MP, so we need to reapply Focus Pocus. Which, like, seems to be what puts us into... Is it like everything, too? Yeah, this is like everything's active. Okay. I'm not using it right now because, again, it's pretty heavy on a cost. The hell.
The end is nigh.
Excellent!
Let's burn you down.
Thou art a hero indeed! A just desert for such a grave sin.
Destroyed. Okay. Yeah, that had a fun cadence to it. The summons really make sure, like, you know, having that boomerang, the insect boomerang, is a huge counter to those. Those must be a pain if you don't have something like that. But, like, also, this is a very different style of fight than we had with the big armor. Big armor is, like, huge numbers flying back and forth. Got walled by this fight and left to go get Erdrick's armor. Yeah, that makes sense. That has breath resistance. It's like half the experience of that fight, but... Spike armor helped a lot with that. Hey, level 33! Nice. I hope the Royal Guard's okay. Another 17 HP. Good to see. Ally to Elfguard with a little slime. Award for 800 monsters. Okay. Him and his big hammer. Yo! We're running up to that. Yes, yes, yes! Thank you for going and grabbing that for us. I appreciate the delivery. Yeah. Like, oh, thank you, whoever you... Oh, heck! Slio, princess! Yeah! You've got fear in your heart, but you've also got, you know, the ability to overcome great fear. Remember that place tucked away in the desert south of the Weeping Isle? Good to keep in note. We've got a world tour coming up. This is good. Like, we get a very small, we've got this small story for this Royal Guard as well. Oh, big hug. Well, time to pick up our princess and start moving. interesting that, like, so us getting this Erdrick armor, I think, has done a lot to alleviate both of these bosses that could have been a lot more on a razor's edge, right? Like, this is the power of Erdrick's armor. Thank you. No. I think I have to go talk to the Warlock of Dorlocks, too. Okay. Though, I want to go stop at the Fairy Village. Oh, we also have some, science to perform, right? We have a lot of places to stop for, this key. One of them not being Tantagel Castle. Absolutely not. Sorry, not happening. Well. I'm probably gonna be down a mini medal or something like that. Like, we just can't go back, I'm sorry. Okay, and now after we've been here, we're being told we should go check out Rimmildar as well. Which, again, the world tour. You want to know what you're missing because you can't return to? You know, at this point, sure. I'm not going there. So what is the treasure that? Snoop? Okay, that's a very funny joke. Well. The cat is having a bad dream. I am fine with this side of the choice. I know Snoop would probably allow us to have a little better eyes on, like, maybe some mini medals I've missed on the ground, bits like that, but, like... Oh. Alright. Let's quick see if we can stop by the Fairy Village, and then we'll go by Rimmildar, and... So we're gonna go Fairy Village, then Rimmildar. I don't know if it might be a little while before we can make a sigil. Also, Galen's tomb is high on that list. Oh, we took she's not on the sigil anymore, so or on the transmutation circle. All right, it's time for the 5th one. I actually did. I was right. We got the 5th sigil and we got the ultimate key. All right. So what's Star Sigil do? We have combat, so you have spell crit, normal crit, item use, spell and ability buff. What's left? Yeah, so we have, yeah, because, like, I guess the action I don't touch, defend. Huh. MP restoration. We'll have to see what that number is. My first thought is Legend of Dragoon, where defense has a 10% heal on the action. Okay, the Overseer is... Yeah, make defend a command that I actually want to touch. That also makes sense from like a viewpoint of like all the other commands are being upgraded by the sigils, right? So let me get in a fight. We'll walk on down to the metal manor, because the metal manor has some chests for us to open. Hello! Oh god, the world is a little more rough out here, huh? So let's spend some MP.
Well done.
Get out of here.
Have care.
And then let's go Zapple on the Mean Spirit.
Well done.
And then let's go more heal.
More heal.
I want to spend some MP to see how much MP we heal from defending.
Oh no.
Is the idea here. So, like, we're going to set up a little bit of MP use.
Have care.
Alright, now we're going to defend. So we're at 254. 14.
Have care.
That's about a prayer ring of use.
Oh no.
More heal.
Let's do a couple more uses just to, like, check numbers, see if that was, like, a low roll or a mid roll. 21, okay. That is just a prayer ring active, right? Like, that's what that is. Yeah, no, okay.
Oh no.
So defend as a command. Alright, and then the other thing we were gonna mess with was the, like, Focus Pocus stuff, where, like, we were gonna see if... Huh. Hold on. Why are you active, but you're not active? What?
Have care.
Much better.
So Dragon Slash isn't active, but I'm gonna hit you with triple Dragon Slash. That's not enough to kill! Okay.
More heal.
Now I gotta check every turn. These things are huge.
Oh
Okay, well now I'm under... Well, I'm not under half. That wasn't the action I wanted to take there. Was that re-heal then? Alright, hold on. Alright, hold on. We gotta do more science. So turn on... Focus. And then... Oh, they only turn on one side. Okay. So, that's why we have to do the science. That's the important part about doing the science. It's important to find out and experiment. And this dragon zombie's got enough health to do it against. So, if Focus is active, we have our offense active for double damage, for double dipping. But if Reheal is active, we get our defenses active for double dipping. That makes both of these a lot more interesting as tools. Well, I'm gonna crush your head then.
Have care.
Like, no, I was gonna crush your head no matter what here.
Thou art a hero indeed.
Okay. Also, this is a site of the enemies have been massively powered up by the Dragonlord turning up the darkness, right? Those are not enemies we were fighting before.
Bravo!
Well, that's exciting that there's some... So we've gained some very powerful new abilities. Defend is now a prayer ring active, which is, you know, better than using a prayer ring because it halves your... Alright, well, I know your game today here, bud.
Thou shalt not escape!
Oh no!
Terrifying.
Oh no! Have care!
Prepare thyself!
Bravo!
Crunch. Get out of here. A lot more dangerous to walk than fly, I suppose. Alright, let's go ahead and take our flight. Alright, what are we at for minis? 27, no new mini medals. However, in the first part of the world tour, you know, this is the safest place to put your treasures, right? Nobody's gonna be able to take them. We have a couple we gotta go do in, Weeping Isle. You remember there was one behind the boss fight even, too. We joked about him wanting the key to open it. Soul of a demon. Soul of a demon. Okay. Cursed whip. How big of a curse we talking? If I could become immune to paralysis. The big reason I don't want to use that is because I do a lot of equipment swapping. I like to switch over to the where are you at? The Scourge Whip and Swallowtail, keep swapping around. Alright. Let's take a nap. I also do think that this actually lands on a good spot for us to stop for the night. We got ourselves an ultimate key. We got ourselves a final sigil. This leaves us with a good thing to start with next time, the World Tour. The World Tour has a lot of spots on it. We've got, you know, Gwaelin. We know we want to go there for the lyre, but there's all sorts of treasures here and all sorts of... And we learned about magic and nonsense and magical nonsense. You know? While being at death's door can sometimes trigger these transformations, it's worth remembering that you don't necessarily need to be below 50%. There must be someone in the world, someone in the world must know the power of the soul sigil if we talk to him. Or some ancient book. Or maybe there's more we don't know. We know Reheal and we know Focus Pocus, but maybe there's something else too. That, like, one was offense and one was defense. Perhaps there's more to learn. There's always more. Anyway, that is going to be it for tonight. Thank you all for joining. Hope you had a fun time with this. I'm so glad with all of the dominoes that played today. Getting to fight the knight, get our Erdrick's armor and everything that fell from there. So, yeah, thank you all for joining. If you want to catch more, follow, subscribe. Thank you, Dr. Science and stuff today. And thank you, everybody, for just being here. Tomorrow, by the way, I've been saying that we weren't going to do Little Town Heroes finale until next week. Schedules have aligned, so we're doing it tomorrow. So if you're interested in seeing the end of Little Town Hero, tomorrow, 7 Central is when it's going on. Just letting y'all know. Anyway, thank y'all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.